Thank you very much for joining us. I was hoping you could introduce yourself and tell our listeners a little bit about yourself to start us off.
Yes, of course, Daniel. Thank you. It's Darren Boston from RC Lifestyle. Basically, our business is about bespoke experiences and organising special events for people around things that they really want to do and really like. A lot of it's sport and entertainment driven, but it could be anything, anywhere in the world, really. But for people like to buy it for themselves and also gift it to either through the charities or through family and friends.
So tell us a little bit more about what you'd like to get over today and let our listeners know about.
Well, as I say, I think one thing I've found is that the social trend of people wanting to own things has kind of shifted, and people now want to be able to say, "Well, I was there on that day." Like I was on watched the winning runs for Ben Stokes at Headingley with my son for his first Test match, and that's something I've also got recorded from my own social media, but. That experience was priceless, that for me personally. So I think everybody's got a different bucket list, and you start at the top and work with the budgets that you've got available, and that's really what we try to do, is to deliver on the best experience for the money they've got to spend on that experience. So whether it's going to watch the West End show, staying over, having a nice meal before, all of the things that you can bolt on. So it doesn't have to be very expensive. You can build up the cost of an event and experience according to what you want, really.
So it's all about capturing that moment, that one-off moment that you can't always get every day.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that when I talk to people, once you own things and you either hold on to them for whatever reason, or they get put in a drawer. Whereas an experience is something you can talk about for as long as you want to talk about it, and anybody wants to listen to you talking about it, and that's the difference. It's I took my son to his first football match at Leeds United at the weekend, and I remember my dad taking me and my brother in 1978 to our first football match. So, that's some distance of time, isn't it?
So tell us a bit more how it works. If somebody out there wants that experience, how would you sort of help them, and how would they find out more?
Well, initially they would contact me and have an event in mind or something in mind, or even just looking for some ideas. Once they know what their real interests and hobbies and passions are, then I can give them some examples of people that I've organised for other events. As I say, so it's usually categorised into those sort of 3 or 4 main areas of music, entertainment, sport are the key ones. So, for example, before Christmas, I had a few inquiries and bookings for somebody wanted to take his fiancée to Monaco Grand Prix and surprise her on Christmas Day with that present. So another person booked a show for the family, and that was Cirque du Soleil, and there was a Disney on Ice. So it's very very different for what comes in every day. I get a whole range of different inquiries. I mean, this morning I had one for Super Bowl in Miami at the end of this month. The guy's already going over and he's in Florida, but he'd love to go to the Super Bowl, which is obviously a big ticket event.
Was there anything else you'd like to cover or get over to our listeners that we haven't covered yet?
Well, I believe you're down in Kent, aren't you?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and obviously you've got the Open Golf this year, so you'll have an influx of people from all over the world. With one of the most iconic and fantastic events, well-run events. So people again can experience. They can stay down in your area and enjoy the history and the heritage of the region. They can stay up in London as well, or split their stay and go and watch the golf, either walk the course or take hospitality. But it's always a very popular event. So some events, you need to plan ahead rather than leave it too late in the day. So, see, every region of the UK, we are. I don't think the British really understand fully that we have got a great product, and and the overseas visitors absolutely love Britain for all reasons, and experiences are high on that list.
I was going to say, one of those things, we don't always appreciate what's on your doorstep. You tend to think you have to look further afield when it's all there for you sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. As I say, you're blessed with coastline and heathlands and golf courses and say you're a short trip into London to do whatever you want, really. So all year round, indoors and outdoors, you don't have to travel far, and therefore the costs can be spent on the best experience at the event and venue that you want to go to. And when it falls in the summertime, we're blessed with Wimbledon, Royal Ascot, the Euros are coming for the football. So there's just a plethora of things to do around things that are people want to do, really.
So how can our listeners find out more?
Well, probably a good place is to visit our website and have a look at some of the things that we've done for other clients, and that might inspire them to do certain things. So, we like to offer the red carpet experience, and that's our website is rclifestyle.co.uk.
Well, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us.
You're welcome. Thank you, Daniel.